Today I'm going to share tips with you on how to nail live tweeting at events. My aim is to give you more confidence for the next time you're at an event, an awards ceremony, an industry speaking gig, where you simply want to tweet on behalf of yourself or your company. Why is live tweeting such an important skill to master? Live tweeting is all about adding value to your audience. It allows you to create fresh content, which first of all starts on Twitter, but you can use them across all your other channels, digital marketing channels such as your website and blogs, Facebook, LinkedIn, in your email marketing. So it's a fantastic way of creating fresh and relevant new content. If you live tweet from an event, it helps you to raise your profile as someone who's passionate about their sector, who cares about their own development, and who always wants to learn new skills. It helps you to connect with a relevant audience for the service you're offering. You will meet them at the event, you will have an opportunity to share some relevant blogs or offers you have. So it's a really great marketing channel. Personally, I believe it's also a fantastic way of actually learning throughout an event. For me, live tweeting at an event is actually much easier than traditional note-taking to facilitate my own learning. It also helps you to connect with the audience, whether that's before the event, during the event, and after the event. And later in this video blog, I will show you how. I hope you agree with me that the benefits of live tweeting sound pretty convincing. Now, why are not more entrepreneurs and business people using this as a valuable marketing channel? I've helped many of my clients to become better at live tweeting, and I'm going to show you in 3 short videos how you can boost your live tweeting skills before an event, during an event, and even maximize opportunities after the event. I hope you enjoy. First of all, check events hashtag, that you know the Twitter handles of the individual speakers and the events organizers. It makes it really easy just to be able to copy and paste them over when you're actually tweeting. Make sure that you have access to your Twitter account on your phone or your chosen device. This has happened to me before, that's why I'm mentioning it. Make sure that your phone is fully charged, that you have an additional charging unit with you. Make sure that you know how to disable the passcode and how to take it out of any case, because you don't want there to be any barrier on the day for being able to live tweet. Many of my clients have told me that sometimes they really struggle with thinking about what to tweet while they're at an event. I always say, before you go, just remember why you actually booked your ticket. What kind of learning were you hoping to achieve? That really helps me to get in the mindset. It's also very easy to look at the agenda. What kind of themes will the speakers explore, and what are your key questions related to that? With those points in your mind, it will be much easier on the day to continue tweeting and just to find interesting questions and points to tweet to your audience. Now here's a bonus tip. Whilst you're preparing all of this, so you looked at the handles of the different speakers, the topics they're likely to talk about, why not go onto Twitter and send them a quick message to say you're very much looking forward to hearing their talk. Include the hashtag of the event and the events organizer to really make sure that your tweets reach a wider audience. It's such a great way of connecting to the speakers and relevant audience. Get your name out there before the event. So during the event, a lot of things will be going on. You will be busy networking, making new connections, seeing some of the speakers. It's gonna be busy. So it's definitely worth preparing some images beforehand. Now, how do you go about thinking of some ideas? Just go back again to the points of why you're attending the event, the themes the speakers are likely to bring up. This will enable you to come up with some ideas. You can add the events hashtag to it, some imagery which reflects your learning you're hoping to achieve, but also your brand values. On the screen you can see some examples of what I've used for events such as Upreneur, Market Life and Social Day UK. Visuals are a great way of bringing your brand values to life. So don't be afraid of coming up with some images which support your brand name, what you are about. Use some emojis. You know, if it's appropriate for your audience, it's okay to have a bit of fun with this and really show your personality. Okay, so you have the ideas for your images, but how do you actually create them? Honestly, it doesn't have to take you long. I've done this on train journeys to events or the night before. Tools like CANVA and ADOBE Spark are really helpful because you can prepare the images, but also on the day you can do some more editing on it. So you can add some pertinent questions or some learning points you've just had, and you're going to look so professional and make such an impact with your tweets that hopefully lots of people will retweet them, which then means that by using images, the reach of your tweets will be much bigger because they'll be so much more impactful. Now, if you really struggle with live tweeting on the day, another small tool you could use is just to simply pre-write some of the tweets, email them to yourself or send them via WhatsApp so that on the day you can simply copy and paste the tweets into your Twitter account, attach the right images and have some beautiful tweets going out with hardly any bother on the day. So I would highly recommend, if you're not too sure about tweeting on the day, that you just prepare them up front in the comfort of your own home with a cup of tea, and then you don't have to stress on the day. This concludes my section of the things you can do to prepare yourself to live tweet. Watch the next video in this series to learn the things you can do on the day to really boost the impact of your tweets.